Hi everyone, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Kiana Weary and I'm a member of the Psi Iota Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Today, I just wanted to share with you a few yoga techniques that are super great for your health. As we already know, traditional yoga is great for decreasing heart rate, decreasing stress, and really the practice of controlling your breathing and things like that. So it's very beneficial for anyone's health. But today I'm going to show you a few techniques that are specifically for chair yoga. Now, a little bit of background about me. I am a doctorate in physical therapy student. So I have a lot of background within doing chair yoga with elderly and places that I've worked, like within inpatient hospitals and things like that. So I do know a few techniques that have been super helpful and super efficient within decreasing heart rate and blood pressure and overall stress. Also, before we get started, you're going to need a chair, a standard height chair with arms or without arms. Just make sure it's not a rolling chair because we want to stay as safe as possible. And then we can begin. Nice, upright, back straight, not slouching into your chair. I want you to bring your hands to your lap, and we're just going to begin with a few deep breaths. All right? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Give me one more. Try to bring your chest up. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, throughout this yoga session, you're going to really focus on your deep breathing. So I want you to really expand the chest and release and relax the chest. Okay? To begin with, we're going to start with mountain pose. You're going to take your hands and sweep them right by your thighs, up into the air, fingertips towards the sky, gazing up, pinkies forward. We're going to take a few breaths here. And back down. Wonderful. We're going to do that a few more times. You're going to scoop up, around, gazing up at your fingertips, taking deep breaths in and out. In and come back down. Sorry about that, a plane was going by. All right, we're gonna do one more mountain pose. We're gonna drive those hands up, gazing towards the sky, pinkies faced outwards, and really try to elongate that spine and breathe. And return to center. Wonderful. So you completed our first pose. Great. The next pose I'm going to have you take your right hand and just place it on the back of your chair, and take your left hand and just place it either on your armrest or underneath the chair if you don't have an armrest. And we're just going to create a slight twist in the back, and we're going to gaze towards the back. Being consistent, taking those deep breaths. And return to center. We are going to do the same thing on the other side, but this time we're going to take our left hand, place it on the back of your chair, and our right hand on the armrest or either, if you don't have an armrest, on the bottom of the chair. A slight twist in the back, you're going to gaze over your shoulder and breathe. One more deep breath in and out. Back to center. So we're going to repeat that one more time, taking your right hand on the back of your chair and your left hand to the armrest. We're going to look and gaze over the shoulder and take 3 deep breaths. And back to center. And onto the other side, left hand to the back, right hand to the armrest, gazing back over that shoulder. Be sure to breathe at your own pace. And wonderful, back to center. Now that's a wonderful exercise to get a good stretch in the back, a good twist, nice neck elongation. To make it a little bit harder, if that is too easy for you, when you're twisted this way, you can let one arm out or you can let 2 arms out and really engage that core to see if you can keep that diagonal twist. Just like that. For our next one, we are going to be demonstrating a sun salutation. So, this one has many parts, but we're going to go slow just so you can get the technique. So here we go. Arms placed back on your lap. First move is we're going to scoop up, kind of like a mountain pose, right in. We're going to bring it down all the way to the ground, rounding your back. And then we're going to come up halfway and really straighten that back, but stay down. It's like a cat and cow pose. And then you're going to curl back down to the ground, rounding that back. And then we're going to come straight up, all the way back up into a mountain pose. And bring those arms together for a complete sun salutation. We're going to do that 2 more times, so here we go. We're going to scooping up, 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 up to the sky, gazing at those fingertips, remembering to breathe. We're going to bring it all the way down to the ground, rounding the back. And then we're going to come up halfway, flatten the back, right here. Elongate that neck, looking forward. Take a deep breath. And now collapse back down, rounding that back. And we're going to scoop all the way up. And we're going to bring it back to center. Wonderful. Now that we have that technique, let's do this last one. We're going to make it very fluid. Here we go. Scooping forward, up. Taking those deep breaths. Bringing it down. Rounding the back. Bringing it up. Flattening the back. And elongating your neck forward. Bringing it back down. Curling, rounding at the back. And then scooping all the way up. Bring it all the way back up. hands together, down center for sun salutations. Nice. Okay. So now we are going to do another pose that is a little bit more challenging and kind of up there, but it's very good for stretching and balance. So we're going to do a warrior two pose within the chair. We're going to start with the right leg. We're going to turn it outwards, just like this. We're going to take that left leg and we're going to straighten it out as much as possible. Perfect. From there, you're going to spread your arms out straight on both sides. And since our right knee is the bent one, we're going to look over our right fingertips, gazing over. I want you to breathe and really hold this pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. And back to center. Wonderful. All right, we're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna have you take this left leg. We're gonna turn it out just like that. We're gonna take your right leg this time and we're gonna straighten it. All right, once we have that, we're gonna bring our arms out to the side, and the knee that's bent is the way we're going to look, gazing over those fingertips to the left. Really focusing in on that breathing. Taking big deep breaths in and out. One more in and out. And coming together. Wonderful. So let's try that again. With the right leg turned out and the left leg straight. We're going to bring our hands out to the side and we're going to gaze over those fingertips. Be sure to go at your own pace for breathing. But really use that diaphragm. Back in. Last one on the other side. Left leg we're going to turn out. Right leg we are going to straighten. Arms out to your side. Gazing over your left fingertips. Really focus in on that deep breathing. More deep breath. And back to center. Okay. Now for our last stretch, we're going to kind of scoot to the edge of our chair. We're going to straighten our legs out just a bit, as much as you can, keeping your feet still flat on the ground. And we're just going to kind of do a forward fold. So you're just gonna fold over as much as you can, and we're just gonna take a few breaths right here. You're gonna let that head drop. You're gonna really relax in this stretch. And come back up. If you cannot handle being down there that long, please do go at your own pace and take a few breaths and come back up. And we're going to try that again. If need be, don't go down as far. Go to where is comfortable. If that's just at the knees, if that's at the feet, if that's, at the thighs, whatever is comfortable for you. Comfort first and safety. So we're gonna go down We're just gonna relax our head. And we're gonna breathe in and out. In and out. Wonderful. Well, that was great, guys. And you are done. I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Psi Iota Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Thanks for joining us this week for our Wellness Wednesday, and please stay tuned for next week.